When the leaves start to change color, New York State puts out a weekly fall foliage report. Today we got to see the third map of the season, and if you're looking for peak colors, you'll have to go north.
The peak areas of the state for the upcoming weekend are mainly concentrated in the Adirondacks, particularly the higher elevation places like Whiteface Mountain, Saranac Lake, Tupper Lake. There are some places, higher elevations in the Catskills, the Thousand Islands, Chautauqua, Allegheny, that are also starting to get close to peak. Most of the rest of the state will be in the weeks to follow.
But Ross Levi, the executive director of the New York State Division of Tourism, says the good news is that there's pretty much some part of the state that's at peak through mid-November. This map wouldn't be possible without dozens of volunteer leaf watchers.
Yeah, we have over 80 volunteer leaf watchers across New York State. Some of them have been doing it for decades with us, but everybody has to be reliable in that they're going to get their report to us and what they're seeing every week. Also they're sending us pictures in many cases, which is helpful as well. But through them, we are able to know in basically real time, week to week, what's happening in every section of the state, and then put that in an interactive map for folks on ilovenewyork.com.
And while you map out your trip to see the leaves, you can also explore some of the state's newest tourist attractions.
In New York City, there's a number of great new museums or expansions of old museums. The Louis Armstrong home in Queens has been expanded with a new visitor center. The Museum of Natural History has had a huge new expansion that includes a live insectarium. There is now a museum of Broadway in Times Square that never existed before, and the Jackie Robinson Museum, which celebrates Jackie's life not just in baseball, but as a civil rights pioneer as well.
There are special events planned throughout the fall.
Fall is a great time to go to historic sites, and Path Through History, which is our program to highlight heritage tourism destinations, is hosting a Path Through History weekend over Columbus Day weekend. And hundreds of attractions across New York State will be holding special events for people who care about history. But a lot of that in really fun ways, whether that's an air show at the Rhinebeck Aerodome in the Hudson Valley, or learning about the history of baseball.
There's bound to be something for everyone. You can check out the map with this story on WGRZ.com. Thanks for sharing part of your afternoon with us here on Most Buffalo. I'm Kelly Dudzik. Lauren Hall will be in for Kate tomorrow. First at 5 starts now.